Hey there, folks. It is Mac, aka Mr. Burger, and I'm going to give you a quick update on the cartoon I'm creating called Jon Malin Kicks Everybody's Ass. So before we get into that, let's get into this. All right, that's my intro. A lot of you are not familiar with it, but that's the cartoon intro. And this is a cartoon behind the scenes update. I literally just got this back from guy I commissioned to create the Jon Malin model. Let me just try and bring it up here. This is it right here. And as you can see, it turned out pretty good. We had a couple of issues with the mesh tearing, which I will demonstrate here in a second. But I think overall it turned out really, really good. I like it. It's going in a very good direction. So let me see if I can show you what we had a little bit of a problem with it. So let me see here. Go full screen. Okay, the motion capture is applying to the the animation really good, but we have a problem. Obviously, um, it's a situation where it's tearing in a very bad place. So I wanted to fix that. Um, I wanted to make sure that looked better. The model is tearing, and that's because the guy that I commissioned to do this didn't use enough polygons. He didn't kind of texture it out correctly. He made the skin. Basically, he built a body and then he put clothes on it. I wouldn't have done it that way. I would have made it all one piece, basically. I understand why he did it because it's easier to make changes that way. But when you have a fairly simple model like this, it's no need to go to extremes of making a humanoid skin job and then putting clothes on it. It's not necessary. So the kicks are working out great. The action's working out great. Um, you're probably wondering where's John's face. Well, I'm gonna apply that differently. It's not gonna just be on there, but as you can see, it's tearing in a very bad spot. Okay, so that's no good. So I came back in and I fixed it. Essentially, I shrunk the actual body, the lower torso area, and I increased the polygon count and I overlaid the texture in such a way that the tear is actually still there, but you can't see it because it blends in with the pants. So it's working very very well. It's doing really good. John is punching. John is fighting. It looks really good. It's this is going to be probably this is one of the best models I've ever done, by the way. Um, and it's extremely accurate to the actual Jon Malin, um, except for of course the head. But the physique is totally accurate to the real Jon Malin. So basically, yeah, that this model it came out really really good. I'm very happy. I'm very pleased. One other quick thing here, let me share with you. Let me see if I can bring it up. This is the Mr. Burger model. I've got some issues with it. See these sesame seeds here? There's too many of them. They're going to get in the way. So I have to remove a lot of them to get the face applied, the face texture applied to the model. So I have to remove some of those sesame seeds and I have to make impact deformations. So when John punches the character, it kind of collapses the bun and the meat and everything else. There's going to be a gag where John hits Mr. Burger so hard, all the all the stuff inside of him kind of flies out. He's actually going to hit Mr. Burger so hard he actually knocks him into the moon. So that's going to be a kind of a running gag here. He really beats the crap out of him. It's going to be funny. All I'm hoping to do here is just basically make Jon Malin laugh a little bit. So, uh, and that's where we are so far. The models are in. This is going to be both a 2D and 3D cartoon. Again, how is that going to work? Well, it'll start off as a 2D cartoon, and Jon Malin will punch Mr. Burger so hard that he punches him into a 3D reality. And then the fight continues, and he punches him again, and he punches him back into a 2D reality. He literally knocks him into a into the third dimension, and knocks him back into two dimensions. So that's the way that's going to work. Anyway, that is a quick update. The models are in. I'm working with them. This is all in between working with the digital stunt double I have to create for my live action film called Dispatch, which is another beast altogether. There'll be videos about that a little bit later. But again, progress, progress. All the way till December, I'm working with these things. And like I said, this is going to be the best thing I have ever done, bar none, as far as animation is concerned. So that's it. That's how it's going. Thank you so much for watching the video on Twitter. I've got a lot of really great comments. A lot of people following the channel now. Thank you, Yellow Flash and Anna, Rini, and Raging Rhino, again, for having me on last weekend. Thank you again. It really helped out a lot. It did wonders for my channel. Thank you so much, Flash. I appreciate it. So onward and upward. Goodbye.